So everybody talks about the algorithm like it's this sort of God that we have to impress. Like if we just crack the code that we'll get more views, or that we'll get the growth that we want, or we'll get this success. But let me tell you something that's real that I wish somebody had told me. The algorithm is and will always be the people. The algorithm is you, and it's me. And it's us deciding what we care about and what we don't care about, what we want to share and what we don't want to share, what we want to show up for and what we're not going to show up for. So in today's video, it's not about hacks or tricks. It's literally about humans, about you, about me, and why that changes everything. And if you're new here, my name is Nyesha Nicole. And if you've seen my face before, welcome back, because you know we are 100% logged in. And on this channel, I talk about helping women reclaim their peace, power, and presence. And over the past few weeks, I've been on this journey of creating daily videos for you. And what I realize is no amount of algorithm chasing matters if we lose sight of the people. The real souls, the people that's behind the screens. So if you're tired of feeling like just another number, like you have to perform to be seen, stick around to the end of this video, because this will remind you why you are the real power behind every single view, every single comment, and every single like. So let's be honest, because you know that this is a channel of honesty and a safe space. So let's just be real. The algorithm gets all of the credit, but it also gets all of the blame. Creators like me chase the algorithm like it's some sort of prize. And I can admit to it because that's what we do. We are honest on this channel. And you know, it's like we post at optimal times. We tweak titles, we tweak tags, we adjust the thumbnails. We listen to other creators and gurus about what we should and shouldn't do. And all of this is hoping to trigger some sort of a mysterious magic. But here's the thing. The algorithm is just a tool, like anything else. It's an engine that pushes content based on how the people respond. That's what it is. So when someone watches a video like this video and likes and comments and shares, that's what the algorithm notices. That's it. It's simple. The real magic in all of that is none of that happens without somebody watching, without somebody liking, without somebody commenting, and without somebody sharing. It's people connecting with your message. That's where people go wrong. It's about the people and their ability, or your ability, to get across your message and them connecting with it. Without that, the algorithm is just a bunch of codes with no heartbeat. Let's just call it what it is. And so many creators, what they do is get caught up in trying to beat the algorithm. You can't beat the algorithm, because if you try to beat the algorithm, you'll forget the human on the other side of the screen. And that's not what YouTube is. It's called YouTube. It's meant for you, the people. And y'all know I love my story. So look, I'm going to be real with you guys. I remember a moment in my 30-day video challenge. I did it in June. I did 30 videos in 30 days. And at first, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie. You know how I am. I was so nervous. And you can tell if you go back and look at my journey from the first video on June 1st to June 30th. You can tell. I was worried about trying to get more views. I was worried about I was worried about growth stats. I was worried about everything but what I should have been worried about. And I found myself somewhere along the way trying to perform for numbers. But halfway through that challenge, maybe not halfway, maybe a little bit over halfway, I started shifting. Like my thoughts started shifting. And I stopped obsessing, which is what a lot of creators do. They obsess over the algorithm. And you start hoping that the algorithm would give you favor. I started speaking to you, the people. speaking to the women that want freedom, that want boundaries, who are healing from years and years and years of not feeling seen. That's who I started speaking to. And you can literally tell in the progression of my videos. That shift for me, it changed everything. And it's not because the algorithm changed overnight, but it's because I started showing up differently. You have to show up differently. You started commenting. You started sharing. You started letting me know that you were here. You were listening to what I was saying. And that's when the real growth for this channel began. And it's the truth. That's when it all began. So, what really moves the needle? Like, what truly moves the needle is not your keywords or thumbnails or posting schedules. It's connecting. It's being able to be real and maybe say the things that some of your subscribers want to say, but they don't. It's people, sharing videos because it resonates with them. It's the message that hit their soul and says, I see you. Not because it is optimized for SEO and all of that other mumbo jumbo, like whatever. But when you truly create from that place of truth telling, of vulnerability, of raw authenticity, that's when people feel it. And it's the truth. That's why your voice matters so much more than just a checklist of tricks that I can think of. That's why, your story, your experiences, your truth, all of those things is what breaks the algorithm. Nothing else that you do breaks the algorithm. It's just those things. So if you're watching this right now and you're feeling unseen, unheard, or like you have to perform just to get, a little bit of love, me personally, coming from my heart, I want you to know that you are not a number. You are not a data point. You are you're a person. You're a voice. And you are the reason why this channel exists. And to me, that means something that's powerful. And to me, your presence matter. Your comments matter. That's why it doesn't matter what I have going on. I always make sure that I respond. It doesn't matter whether it's a good comment or whether it's, a negative comment. It doesn't matter because all of the comments matter and everybody's voice deserves to be heard. So I'm going to respond to every single comment. That's why your shares, your likes, they all carry a message and it all makes a difference. And when you show up authentically, you invite others to do the same. And it's hard. It is hard for people because we're so conditioned in our brain to be something other than who we are, who God put us on this earth to be. We're so conditioned to being someone else that we can't see how beautiful we are and what we bring. So here's my ask for you today. If you are a creator, just like me, and if you've tried, controlling the algorithm, right? If you tried to do that and you're tired of the algorithm controlling your worth, if you're ready to stop performing and start living, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Because the algorithm might serve the video, but you, the person that is on the other end of this camera, you're the one that carry the message. We all are the people that carry the message. YouTube would not exist without the people. And I understand that. And that's why every single video that I bring on this platform, I like to sit down and make sure that the video is going to give value. It's going to give value. And that is what really builds a movement. That is what really changes lives. I look at some of the most massive YouTubers that has started on this platform. I look at, the Mr. Beast, because that's a popular one. Or, I look at Ollie, right? Because that's somebody that I do watch that's in the space that I'm somewhat in as far as productivity. I do watch other YouTubers. I don't watch every YouTuber, but I do watch a lot of them that bring a lot of value, but they all started here, and they would not be where they are if it weren't for you. Yes, it was their hard work, and it was their ability to sit down and to create. Yes, it was all of those things. But at the end of the day, to get them to where they are today, they would not be there if it wasn't for you. And I'm just calling it what it is. And you are the ones that changed their lives. You, the people, are the ones that hold the power. And I don't want you to ever forget that. I don't want you to ever forget that. Because sometimes, especially in this world, we sometimes forget how powerful of a voice we can have collectively or individually. We sometimes get lost in the sauce. We sometimes forget how powerful we truly are as people. And I don't want you to forget that. Because this platform has changed many lives. But those lives wouldn't have been changed if it wasn't for the people, if it wasn't for you. So I just want to thank you so much for being here. And, again, I appreciate each and every last one of my followers. And I make sure that I say that in every single video, because I truly, truly, truly do. I honestly do. And like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Share this with anybody that needs to hear it. And look, I hear you. I see you. I'm here. This is always a safe space. I appreciate each and every last one of you guys. I appreciate you being here. My name is Nyesha Nicole. Peace.